safeguard ourselves. Now, finally, from me for today, are you a farmer? Are you stuck at home? Are you unable to access your farm? Well, there just might be help for you. I spoke to Julius Naika, the Executive Director or the CEO of Famunera, and this is the advice that he is giving. Naika, for joining us for this Zoom call, just to keep our tab on farming and what it's like in the COVID season. So just talk to me about Famunera. That's your organization, right?
Yeah. Fromera is a marketplace, digital marketplace that smallholder farmers use to easily order for farm inputs, and we directly deliver to them across the country within one day. And also they are able to use the same platform to get free farming knowledge, stroke advice. And third, they are able to use the same platform to market their produce to find potential buyers.
All right. So I think the big issue for me right now is that today is Friday, and that means that a lot of people, corporate people who usually go to visit their farms for the weekend, so they drive out on Friday evening, you know, they're at the farm monitoring and just assessing things. Then they're able to Sunday, so they're in the office by Monday. Now they're unable to do that. So who's taking care of their farms? And organizations like yours, I think, are in a place where you're able to support this kind of corporate person who needs the help. What are you doing in that line?
In that line, we assume that the corporate people, by the time they are not staying at their farms, there is that one person who is actually staying there, either a farm manager or any other person whom they have delegated to be able to take on the responsibilities in those weekdays when they are not at the farm. So it's that particular person that we are able to engage with and offer free farming support and advice, and they are able to diagnose. We're able to assist that person to diagnose certain issues at the farm, and we provide free advice to the person to be able to solve them. If it's a crop disease, someone sends us a snapshot or a screenshot of what's like, or how the crop is looking like, or what's the problem, and then we are able to provide a solution to that person, and also recommend which solution this person is able to use so as to solve that particular problem.
Okay, and you're doing this by phone?
Yeah, we're doing this at the moment by phone, and also our USSD short code platform, which we're going to be able to launch in April. This person will just have to text as in form of SMS or check on the platform to be able to have automated diagnosis for those particular problems. But at the moment, it's the mobile phone that a person uses to take a snapshot or a snap, and then they're able to send it to us, and we're able to diagnose the problem and provide a solution to this person.
So when you're able to launch the text package, that means you'll be able to reach people who cannot use a smartphone and are unable to send you a picture. Are you doing site visits now, for example, for people who need you to go and just check up what's happening on their farms if they're unable to move?
Yeah, we're currently doing so, because if at all someone doesn't have access to moving to their farm, what we can do, as long as someone is willing to pay for the logistics that's getting our agronomy team at his or her farm, we're willing to be able to reach out to that person's farm and have that physical presence there. However, if someone is not willing to pay for it, we provide the free approach of doing it remotely, whereas the farm manager can send us a pic and diagnose. Remotely.
Because I'm usually wary of people who are doing things for free. There's always something.
Yeah, that's one thing. The truth is, for as long as a farmer has bought their farm inputs or sourced their farm inputs from Famunera, the rest of the services are bonuses. and these include free farming support or free farming knowledge support or advice, and also providing a free platform for this farmer to market their produce. So I won't lie to you, they are buying inputs, and they're unlocking all these extra services for free of charge.
Okay, so it's not really free. Okay, it's free in a way. Talk to me about what else you're doing with farmers.
What else we're doing with farmers is we're providing them with free we organize farmers forums, and within these forums we are able to train them on how to successfully grow these crops in a manner that can help them yield more and also probably sell out more. So we realize that most of the farmers sometimes rely on advice from fellow farmers, and if you notice, even their fellow farmers, probably they are doing things in a wrong way. So what we do is that we have a free line that they can always call in to ask about anything, how they should be able to space their crops, which inputs they are able to use within particular stages of their cropping. They are able to know which standards are expected on the international market when it comes to growing quality yields. And all this info is information that we provide for them so as they can be able to prepare themselves for the market and command a better price pay at the end of the day when they harvest.
All right. So you instruct farmers, you teach them how to carry. So if somebody wants to just start out farming for the very first time, they can also reach out to you for tips, lessons. And then you also give them at a fee, of course, the farming produce.
No, this info is all free of charge. Yes, someone wants to get to know how they should grow a particular crop, this info is free of charge.
Okay, so what else you do for farmers is they come to you to buy equipment for farming and also seedlings and other things, fertilizers and.
Sure, when a farmer buys their inputs or sources for their inputs, that includes seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, farm tools, this farmer, it's like a password that this farmer has unlocked all the extras that they will need in the future, which includes information at any time, information regarding market prices, information regarding farming advice,
their produce,
and also a marketplace where they can sell off their farm produce to potential buyers.
All right. Yeah. And you have a farm yourself?
Personally, I do farm onions and also chili. And yeah, so it's hard to advise a farmer if you're not a farmer. So you really, by the time we're advising farmers and even my team, we actually all farmers, because it's #1 prerequisite to join our team on Famunera. You should be, if you're not yet a farmer, but you should be willing to become a farmer, because at the end of the day, we want you to, as a team member, we want you to feel the pain of a farmer, what it means to be a farmer. So as when you're making certain decisions for the farmers, you actually putting in account that you also, you put yourself in their shoes and know what they would go through, because you also are a farmer.
All right, looking at the unemployment rate for Uganda and how we're just very many young people, and farming is a viable option. Do you want to talk to us about that briefly as we close, and also speak to us about COVID-19 in these times and how you are handling?
Yes, regarding the unemployment opportunity, we as Fromera, we decided to have youth employed under our agency network, and they join us as agents in different regions of different districts of the country on sub-county level, and we hire them as our agents to be able to do particular activities, for instance, assisting fellow farmers to process orders for their farm inputs, because down there most farmers actually don't even have phones. Others who have phones, sometimes they don't know how to use them. So we have an option that this fellow farmer or who is an agent is able to assist this fellow farmer to either process an order or receive particular farming information on their phone to be able to assist this fellow farmer to now take on the right decisions when it comes to how to farm particular crops, and also being able to assist this fellow farmer to receive their inputs and then also be able to start doing whatever they need to do at the end of the day.
All right. How are you taking extra precaution during this period with the lockdown and with having to be extremely careful when you're handling these crops, and also when you're dealing with people?
Yeah, we had an option initially that if at all someone would like to actually come to our office and collect their farm inputs, because our 98% we deliver to farmers across the country. However, there are those who would tell you that I'm going to be passing around your office because probably my home is nearby. I would like to come and collect my stuff. So you realize, or someone would want to say that I would like to see you in person so I could actually get to even know where you guys sit. And at the end of the day, right now, we no longer do that. We don't accept anybody to come to our office, so that as number one precaution to be able to avoid whatever is happening around. And secondly, we telling the farmers, look, stay wherever you are, and anything is going to come and reach you wherever you are. And for those who are in homes, we are actually assuring them, and this is what we are doing at the moment. We're making sure they can have food delivered to their homes. Those are groceries, that's posho, beans, maize, and also other things that are processed. So we're making sure they can reach them at their homes as a supplement service, especially within this COVID era, so that they can stay home and stay safe. Yeah. So this is what we're doing for them.
I see you also staying home and staying safe. Thank you so much, Mr. Julius Naika, for taking the time to speak with us and sharing with us what Famunera does and how it's helping farmers, especially during this time.
Okay, thank you very much, Josephine.
All right, take care.